Gentlemen, the church today has submitted its proposal to the BBI steering committee on various issues as captured in the BBI report. We welcome the BBI process and find it a good opportunity for Kenyans at large to address issues that are ailing us. It will be recalled that the church had objected to several issues in the 2010 constitutional amendment process. Issues which we also seek to address in this opportunity granted to us by the BBI report. The main issues addressed in the document include strengthening of family values and sanctity of life. The church advocates that the institution of family be preserved and protected from issues such as abortion, LGBTQ, and female genital mutilation, FGM. The church also sees a need to amend the Marriage Act 2014, of which we shall approach the AG for that matter. Number 2, governance and shared prosperity. The church supports the recommendations made in the BBI report on matters of structure of government. That is a prime minister, 2 deputies, and a strong opposition with a shadow cabinet. However, we recommend that the cabinet secretaries be from parliament because already the permanent secretaries and directors are technocrats. So we cannot now go and bring more technocrats. What we need is people who are connected, leaders who are connected with the grassroots, with the Mashinani, with the Wanjiko, and those must be elected leaders. We also propose budget allocation, we also propose budget allocation to be based on population, 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling. On matters shared prosperity, we requested the government to release the youth from the bondage of help by either writing off the loans, as it has done in other sectors, such as the sugar industry, or remove those under 35 years from the CRB listing, so that they can be free to become entrepreneurs and do their innovation, even if they had to borrow money for a startup. On culture, the elevation of elders and culture in the BBI report is an issue of concern to the church. Church and religious leaders should be involved in constitutional commissions. We also recommend that 26th of December be made a national Thanksgiving Day following Christmas celebrations, and the 10th of October, thank you, Bishop, the 10th of October, which is Moi Day, now become the Cohesion and Integration Day, as the President called it the other day, Utangamano Day. That is the day that we can all come together in cohesion and integrate instead of having a cultural day. It should be a day we reflect on our nationalhood and patriotism, not to retire to our tribal cultures, which will bring more tribalism that we want to move away from. On matters of Kadhi's Court, the church strongly opposes the elevation of Kadhi's Court to an appellate court, as is recommended by the BBI report. The church recommends that the allocation of funds to the judiciary be increased in order to facilitate increased number of judges and magistrates, construction of more courts, and digitization of the court processes. Corruption cases should also be treated as the election petition cases, where they have a time frame in which they are dispensed within 6 months. That is what should happen to corruption cases. Not we are having leaders taken to court, they are corrupt, and yet they are still in office, they are still working, they are still earning. It is not acceptable. The church, concerning matters of the church, there is need to secure the autonomy of religious and faith-based institutions. The separation of the church and state should be maintained. Our constitution encourages freedom of worship, and therefore this should be encouraged by the government at all stages. We therefore, as the body of Jesus Christ in Kenya, do urge the BBI task force to read our proposed document in depth and absorb our recommendations in order to foster unity within the church and the state. And with that we say, this BBI has given us an opportunity to review the Constitution 2010. In 2010, as the church, we said that the Constitution was not complete. We needed matters amended. And we were told to wait until the right time. And to all Kenyans, There is no other better time for constitutional amendment. This is the time. And the church in Kenya is awake, is united. We are prayerful, we are working together, and we will ensure that we make our gains this time around. In Jesus' name. Amen.